the election happened in November. Those reinforcements that everybody sent,
right,
they have not arrived yet. They're arriving in 4 weeks. You know, when you want to go fight the school bully, if a bunch of your buddies say, hey, I'm going to be there with you tomorrow, let's go take him out, you know, you can go take them on today, but why not wait until your buddies come tomorrow and go take them on? And we've got a big fight coming, and it's not just going to be on immigration. It's not just going to be on Obamacare. It's going to be on a lot of these economic issues. It's going to be on these federal agencies that are killing jobs with regulation. That have nothing to do. You look at what we're seeing from the EPA and the IRS, for goodness sake. They're going after people based on their political.
And I'm excited that we're defunding the EPA. I'm excited we're taking money out of the budget of the IRS.
Took over $350 million out of the IRS's budget this bill. Again,
I like that.
So that's not the main thing, but that's a win. That's a good thing to do. We cut the EPA's staffing levels to the lowest levels they've been at since the 1980s.
Right.
That's a real cut. But again, immigration, Obamacare, they're still out there that are other fights that we're going to be having when we've got a Republican.
Let me ask you this, Congressman. There's a law in the books right now that we're supposed to have a border fence, right? And it's just being ignored, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and even parts of the fence are built, but then you literally have thousands of miles of federal land right now, Jeff, that Border Patrol agents are not allowed by federal rule to patrol. The president could change that with his pen and his phone today. There's literally a regulation right now that blocks Border Patrol agents from patrolling most of the border.
Right.
We passed a bill out of the House a few months ago to end that rule, to say if you're a Border Patrol agent, you can patrol the whole border. Because our Border Patrol agents know where they can't go, but guess who else knows it?
Right.
These mules that are, these coyotes that are making millions of dollars bringing people here illegally because of DACA and other stuff that I've actually voted to overturn. And that's another thing we ought to put on the president's desk. In the Republican Senate. We passed that bill already, by the way. You know, maybe nobody knows about it because it went to the Senate. Harry threw it in the trash can. But DACA is one of those big magnets, just like this latest action by the president that's encouraging more people to come over illegally, and then he's not even patrolling the border. There's a lot of stuff that we've got to confront.
And now
I'm frustration out there, and I appreciate the frustration.
Yeah,
but
and you should.
We're having these fights in a couple of weeks. I hope these folks are still engaged and getting directly involved in those fights.
And you should know that the anger's there, and we're going to be forwarding all of this to you so that you have all this, so you know where people are standing.
I'll come on your show. Look, I'm going to come on you. I've always been on your show.
Right.
Times in the past, and I'm going to be back when we're in the middle of these fights too. And if there's more we can be doing, let's get it all out there on the table. We've got some members that are passionate about these fights, and we've been gearing up. We've actually been having meetings and conversations about the best way to take
we
it
just
on.
We just want you to be that conservative member of that leadership team to really send these messages to Boehner. I don't have confidence in Boehner. I've got confidence in you. I do think you're a real conservative. I'd love to see you run for speaker and you be the conservative leader that we need there in Congress and take on this president. I mean, I just think he is so dangerous, Steve, and I really think his agenda is so toxic for this nation.
He is, and look, I mean, my passion hasn't changed. I know yours hasn't either, and there's a lot of battles we're fighting on.
Two other quick issues.
It's like every day this guy wakes up and he wants to go and do more things to our country to harm the direction of America. He doesn't believe in the America you and I believe in.
Two other
we're going to keep fighting.
Quick issues. I know you.